Hey everybody, it's me Fadi and welcome to Fadi Aquarium channel. In the two previous episodes, I talked about the top 10 fish for beginners and the 10 fish to avoid. Today, I will talk about the top 10 corals for beginners. Live corals are the most important contributors to the structure of the saltwater reef in the nature as well as in reef aquarium. Corals are marine animals with varying light, flow, feeding requirements, and stable water parameters. Some corals are forgiving to changes and can live under varying conditions, and some can die with any sudden change. Today, I will speak about my recommendations for easy to care for corals.
Zoanthids and Palythoas, or as known as Zoas and Palys, are a great choice for beginner hobbyists. These corals are known for their beautiful color morphs. They are fast growing and prefer medium to high light and moderate flow areas. They are one of the few corals that are sought after by both beginners and advanced hobbyists alike. Zoas and Palys can bring the pop of color to your aquarium. Zoas and Palys are one of the fastest growing corals. You want to put them in an area where they have room to grow or on a separate rock away from the rest of your aquascape. They can easily overtake an area, crowding out other corals or irritating them. Leather corals. There are different kinds of leather corals, like toadstool and Cespitularia finger leather coral. Leather corals are found in many beautiful shapes and colors, and these corals can be an interesting addition to the reef aquarium because they provide a flowing motion in your aquarium. Leather corals are soft corals that are easy to keep. They need moderate light and flow. Mushroom corals are hardy and make ideal corals for beginner reef aquarists. They are great for beginner and advanced hobbyists alike. Mushrooms comes in a huge variety of colors such as reds, purples, greens, and blues. Mushroom coral can tolerate a wider range of water conditions than other corals. They prefer low to moderate light with low flow. It's not necessary to feed your mushroom corals, however, spot feeding your mushroom coral will result in faster growth and bright colors. This is very helpful, especially with the exotic types like bounce mushroom and magic carpet mushrooms. Food like crephoids are an excellent choice. The feeding frequency depends on your system stability and ability to break down organics. Mushroom corals are fast growing, so it's better to place them in a separate rock or area so they don't overtake other slower growing corals. Clove polyp coral is another soft coral that is one of the perfect corals for reef aquarium. Clove coral will bend and move with the current and flow of the water, which gives them the appearance of waving in your tank. They are best kept under low to moderate light with moderate flow. Unlike other easy-to-care corals, they don't need target feeding. However, feeding will lead to better coloration and growth. Closed brain corals. Mostly, this name is used for Favitis corals, but can include other similar-looking corals like Favia and Gunicitria. Closed brain corals are one of the easiest hard corals to keep. Closed brain corals will thrive in a wide range of lighting, but it does it better under low to moderate light, and they will need moderate to strong flow. Closed brain corals will benefit from target feeding. They accept many kinds of food, even small pellets, if placed directly on their mouths. Growth may accelerate if fed regularly. Xenia are one of the few corals that have a constant pulsing motion. It makes them one of the most eye-catching corals in the reef tank. We think that Xenia corals pulse to increase flow around the colony and maximize surface area for photosynthesis. Xenia are also one of the fastest growing soft corals, making them a great coral for beginners. However, there is a possibility of rapid growth and it may take over and suffocate other corals. Xenia do well in low light and low flow areas in the tank. Cespitularia. The blue Cespitularia has a unique color. Like many colorful corals, the blue Cespitularia hosts symbiotic zooxanthellae algae within its body. These algae provide the blue Cespitularia with the majority of its nutritional requirements. However, the addition of zooplankton and other foods for filter feeders is beneficial and helps promote both health and color development. It's another fast-growing wavy coral. They need low light and low flow. Green star polyps, or JSP, are great starting corals for beginners. They grow fast and are hardy. JSP is a common beautiful coral, and they are a fast-growing hardy soft coral. GSP do best in strong flow and moderate to high light. Candy cane is a great beginner LPS coral. Candy canes are generally hardy and don't require high light. Because of that, they are a great coral to place at the bottom of your tank. They need low flow. This coral will benefit from spot feeding with reef roids or LPS pellet food. Duncan coral. Duncans are very easy to keep and great corals for beginners. They grow well in most reef aquariums. They are a great choice for adding splash of color to lower flow, lower light areas of your aquarium. They require medium light and medium flow but can tolerate higher flow. Although Duncans have tentacles, they don't extend out far from their base. They are considered peaceful and their tentacles do not sting. They will do well with other non-aggressive corals. Feeding is not necessary, but feeding with reef roids is highly recommended for better health and faster growth.
That's it for today. In the next video, I'll talk about 10 corals to avoid for beginners. Thanks for watching and see you soon in the next video.